What's going on, boxing heads? It's Pool Kind of Boxing. Like and subscribe. Teofimo Lopez. Yes, sir. He is in the media again. He got a fight with Jermaine Ortiz coming up. And, what I'm saying? Instead of just focusing on that, he wants to get up under Terrence Crawford's skin. Now, I don't know if he's doing this for the big clout chase, what I'm saying? Look like all these fighters always bring up some kind of controversy, what I'm saying, to promote their fights before they fight. Maybe it's to bring attention to that. I don't know. But, he's definitely getting up under Terrence Crawford's skin, and he knows he's sensitive about his career victories, right? In the interview today with the WBO lightweight champion, Teofimo Lopez had discredited Crawford over his best win, saying that he had beaten handicapped fighters. He defeated Errol Spence Jr., Kell Brook, and Jose Benavidez Jr. All three had suffered recent injuries at the time they fought Crawford. So basically, I'm saying, Teofimo Lopez is just saying, what a lot of Errol Spence Jr. Fans think that he always had an advantage in the fight, and he just never fought anybody saying that was active. He didn't go through the gauntlet of Danny Garcia, Ugas, and Keith Thurman. So Crawford fired back, and he fired back at Teofimo Lopez, saying, "Your little bitch ass better worry about them little guys on your ass down there at your weight class." He said, "It's crazy every time I see your whole ass. You don't look my way, but when you in front of a camera, you got so much to say. You a pussy." So this is what Terrence Crawford's response was. What I'm saying? He had some more other things to say too. We'll check out. So he goes on to say, "Hey, Teofimo Lopez, nah, real shit. Good luck in your fight. Focus on him because he can fight, and I don't want you to look bad worrying about me when you got other problems on your hands." So that was Terrence Crawford's response, because the likelihood of these two fighting is probably far fetched, right? But since Errol Spence Jr. had his cataract surgery, and he came out and said that when he fought Terrence Crawford, he had a cataract in his eye, right? And he had needed that surgery, and it blurred his vision. That's why he got hit with so many jabs. That's why he got hit with so many hooks, right? So Terrence Crawford feels some kind of way about that, because he feels like it take away from his victory. He says, last I recall, we definitely can get our eyes checked before every fight. I'm just saying, any boxer would have known that, but casual fans would say and make up anything, right? And Terrence Crawford makes a very good point about Errol Spence Jr. No, he could have won and got his eyes checked, but I'm pretty sure he was aware. But the money was so big, making $20 million and not being able to make 147, probably again, it was probably his last chance to make 147 and be healthy. He couldn't pass up that money, so he went through with the fight. And, Teofimo Lopez, he's not a casual fan. He is a fighter. So he sees what everybody else sees, that some of the biggest wins in Terrence Crawford's career was against guys that was inactive, or guys who was coming off, who had injuries, or guys who was on their way out of the sport. So, Terrence Crawford, he do feel unappreciated, but the facts are what they are. He cherry picked and he strategized, his way through the welterweight division. Like I said, he didn't fight Ugas, he didn't fight Danny Garcia, he didn't fight Keith Thurman, he didn't fight none of the big names, So while everybody else was worn out, and battle worn, he was on the outside fighting B plus fighters, right? So, if you fight once a year and a guy fights 3 or 2 times a year, you're going to be fresher, because you only fought once a year, right? So that's strategizing to me, and you're not fighting none of the top names in the division. That's not going to put any wear and tear on your body, right? So, people can say what they want, but it is what it is. They just want to leave that part out, right, when they talk about Terrence Crawford. But, it's kind of like a big secret, like you don't talk about Canelo, the actual career and the actual substance of the makeup of his career, right? So, but I understand, Bud Crawford got this 140 pounder talking shit about his career, right? So, Teofimo Lopez, I think he's just drumming up a lot of smoke for his up and coming fight to get some promotion. But at the same time, he does have to take some accountability, for what they say. You can't be sensitive. You just got to keep moving, right? Recently, Terrence Crawford said he's going on vacation. He was talking about taking a year off because of this recoup. It's going to take a while for Errol Spence Jr. eye to recuperate. Now, if they keep the April date, it's speculated that Errol Spence Jr. might be pulling, some kind of old smooth, facade on Bud. Because they think he might have had the surgery earlier last year. So, I mean, it might be one of them things because if they keep that April date, because that's not enough time for his eye to recuperate from an eye surgery, right? So, we got to look out. It might just be some gamesmanship from Errol Spence Jr., and he just rip off the tape and be ready to go in April, right? So, but Crawford is playing. He's taking trips, and if you go on his social media, he's everywhere, right? All over the place. So, you know, I mean, we got to see, how this thing's going to shake out. How Errol Spence Jr. going to play this thing. Is he, going to be miraculously recuperate? But people are all over him. His haters. His own personal fans. They're really mad at Errol Spence Jr. for not getting the surgery done if that's what's going on. But Bud Crawford, he's just in his own world right now. Teofimo Lopez, he got his fight. So everybody got their own business going on. This is just a little drama that's playing out. And Bud Crawford is always going to be protective over his name. But in the end, I think Bud Crawford is right. I think Teofimo Lopez need to concentrate on Jermaine Ortiz and leave Bud Crawford alone. And Bud Crawford, he just needs to sit in the cut until they can make a deal with Errol Spence Jr. for this rematch. But that's all I got. This has been Pool Kind of Boxing. Make sure you smash that like button.